Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome. Hope that you all are doing well, swell. This will be the reading for the Earth signs for the week ahead from the 19th to the 23rd. Apply to your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus for this week ahead, and we're just going to dive into the reading. I already pulled a card for just kind of your overall energy of the reading, and then we'll just kind of dive into it together. So, your overall energy of the reading is trust. Right? And this is letting me know that you guys need to trust in the unknown. You can't know everything. You don't know everything, and you won't know everything. So trusting in the unknown, as you can see, it's this white auric light, and that is you, and you're illuminating the path that you are walking on around this darkness. You don't know where you're going, you don't know how, but you're trusting in the light within yourself, within the resources within yourself, within your trust, where you have led yourself from to this point where you are now, right? It's trusting in that unknown. It's trusting in, if I decide to actually go with my business plan, it'll work out. If I decide to quit my job or to move in a different location or a different place and I don't know anybody there, it's going to work out. If I decide to not do anything or say this or set up a firm boundary, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how they'll react, but it's going to work out. It's going to be fine. Because at the end of the day, with trust, you have to trust that, excuse me, it's like it's held up and didn't want to come out. It's like you're trusting that you are making this right decision for yourself at the end of the day. That not only will you be happy with this decision in the short term, right, when you made it and realizing no matter how uncomfortable it may be, how hard it may be, it's kind of like a push and pull struggle. You're recognizing that I'm trusting myself. I'm trusting to say yes. I'm trusting to say no. I'm trusting to move. I'm trusting to go. I'm trusting to stay. I have to trust in this unknown because I don't know everything and I never will know everything. Even when I'm dead, I probably won't know everything because nobody even knows what happened when you die. So even it's the inevitable is still unknown. So if the inevitable is unknown and that's known that you will die, it sounds morbid, it sounds crazy, but you have to move in that same operation. You don't know when when it's going to die, but you know you are. I don't know what's going to happen when I decide to make these moves for myself, when I decide to take charge of myself, when I decide to add a little bit extra to myself. When I just decide, you really have to release this fear and take that leap. It's really giving you don't have everything, but you don't need everything to start. You don't need everything to move. You don't need all this and all this. You don't need any of that, right? So let's go ahead and take a diver deep into why you may be having some issues with trusting and or what you may need help with trusting, how to guide you there. Just kind of diving a little bit further into what Spirit means with this trusting energy. So Spirit, what do you mean with this trusting energy for the earth signs for the week ahead, for the 19th to the 23rd? What do you mean for this earth energy, Spirit, in regards to trust? Further explanation, please, and thank you. Yeah, it's given. It's like I'll go once I know this. I'll go once I have this. I'll set this out. I'll do this. I'll say something, or the next time it happens. The next time it happens is you have to trust that you don't know what's going to happen when you decide to bet on yourself, when you decide to trust yourself, when you decide to shake, when you decide to move. Oh, y'all crazy. Y'all funny. When you decide to shake, when you decide to move. And it's at the end of the day, Spirit said it's your destiny. You're creating that. You're crafting it. You're setting it up. You're moving it in motion. But if you don't trust yourself, you're going to be shaking on your own 2 feet at all times. And it's hard to rely on people. It's hard to ask for help. It's hard to have support and trust it. And other people, if you cannot trust in yourself, you cannot trust to rely on yourself, you cannot trust yourself to lead yourself in a certain place. I keep hearing, I don't have all the information though. I don't know what's going to happen, or I don't have the knowledge. You have to move. You have to move. Even earth moves. The trees and the twigs bend. The grass still flows. Shoot, even flowers, they can grow out of the concrete. And concrete is also earth. It's trusting that in all matters that you are following your destiny, right? So let me go ahead and pull that. Okay. It's like, okay. So I can get you guys the keywords for destiny, which is, this is a major arcana card as well. So let me go ahead and pull that up. I wish it was in alphabetical order. What it isn't. 101. Alrighty. So the keywords for destiny are personal destiny, universal destiny, seeking answers, purpose, and quest. Like I said, it's having this reliability on yourself, of being able to trust yourself, that you can lead yourself there, that you can stay there, that you can maintain that's what you want in the first place, and that's what you're going for. It's having this reliability that the things that I've been doing consistently, and it may or may not be working out, it's not taking me to where I want to go. It's not allowing my mindset to be where I want it to be. My current environment is not how it looks, how I want it to look. So yeah, I may have been doing the same thing over and over, but I need to trust that if I do something different, I can rely on myself the same way I have been consistently, even if it isn't the same thing. Because at the end of the day, I am the auric light that's walking through the darkness, that's illuminating it, that's shining light on it, that's allowing myself to get those answers, allowing myself to see and seek my purpose, and allow myself to revel in it and realize that this is a quest to find myself and to live and relish in myself. Look at the intricacies of this card, and how even hitting in the tomb, it's illuminating a light. Like I said, you feel like everything is dark because you don't have all the answers. You don't have all the information. You don't have all of it. And Spirit is saying, just like an eagle, right? It can see so high above that it can capture a mouse just scurrying on the ground, because it's trusting in its own eyesight, it's trusting in its wings to adjust to the wind, it's trusting in its body to carry its weight in, pick it back up. It's relying on that. So it's allowing you to come with a deeper connection of yourself, so that way you can know what your purpose is, an extension of yourself, right? It says the key phrases are: your destiny is to become whole and connected. Your destiny is to lead a life with meaning and purpose. Step inside and explore heart and mind. Discover your gifts and talents. A sense of purpose and confidence. Ancestral healing may be required. Break the chain. Remember your dreams. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Sometimes the most important destiny remains hidden. Spirit is funny that way. They say you ain't gonna see shit until you start moving. I'm sorry. Your destiny may influence generations to come. Overcome the trials and obstacles. This represents the 8th reason for being, which is the destiny card, is the 8th reason for being. Right? And I'm getting a sense of a feeling, and it's like this emotion of, what is my purpose? What am I here for? Right? What am I doing? Am I going the right path? Am I doing it? It's taking too long, or I'm feeling for some of you, I got here too quickly. I don't know if I can maintain it. I don't know if I can keep up with it. I don't even know if my last idea will be as good as my first one. It's things of that sort, and it's you again are your purpose. You are your destiny, and the more that you allow yourself to rely on you, even them and being clothed in what looks like just this very darkness, to the point where stars are shining through, and they're able to allow themselves this openness within their eyes and just seeing everything in between of themselves, right? And it's allowing them to trust in their purpose, to trust in where they're guiding themselves. Like I said, your life purpose, your life path, where you are going. This can break cycles, break curses. This can inspire other people by you just being like, fuck it. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know as long as I'm there, shit's going to be happening. And that's what Spirit wants you to do. They want you to recognize, if you questioning, I don't know what my life's purpose is and my destiny, it's whatever you need it or want it to be, right? And you can change it at any moment in time, because at the end and the beginning of the day and all in between, it's going to be you leading yourself, right? And guiding yourself and being able to see that and use that. So you have to trust, can I rely? Yes. What are my strengths and weaknesses? What can I better myself in? right? What can I work with other people in? What can I go into myself for? Like it said, go into yourself. This is really wants you to build that relationship with you. So again, no matter what happens, whether it's an inside force or an outside force, you recognize that my destiny cannot be shaken, stirred, or moved unless I say so. Right? This is just other people living out their own destiny in their own path. And there's nothing I can do about that but continuously move on mine and adjust and trust in myself, trust in my ancestors, which is why they said ancestral healing may be needed. Trust in your guides and your universe to realize that there is a way in and around and out. So take that in, okay? All right, we're gonna go ahead and keep it pushing. You guys got some different energy than fire sign energy. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out these cards because I feel like you guys not so much understand your emotions, or that I don't think this is so much an emotional reading. I think this is more like you really want answers. You're a little confused, and I'm not giving you all the answers because baby, like they say, you gotta move, but it's you're looking for a little bit of clarity. Some of you just some assurance, like some reassurance, even for some of you. It's just like, okay, I can't trust myself. This is letting me know that I just need to start taking steps to further develop that relationship with trust. Because trust is not just a relationship that you can ruin with other people, it's one that you can ruin with yourself. Making promises to yourself that you're not keeping, setting goals and feeling like you're not meeting them all the way, not handling a situation as best as you thought that you should have. You feel like those are also ways that you feel like you're breaking trust with yourself. Not taking care of yourself enough is not allowing yourself to feel like you're actually treating yourself right. So why would you trust yourself enough to handle such a bigger task than you taking care of yourself? So things of that sort. And which is why the destiny also said that it's that relationship we're going in to you, so that way you can recognize and realize that. So we're going to go ahead and get into the hidden truth as well as in the shadows. Spirit, this is for the earth signs in regards to trust in their destiny. Trusting in their destiny. A little bit of further information in regards to trusting in their destiny. Spirit, what do you have in regards for the earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus for the week ahead? What do you have for the week ahead? Okay. It's the hidden truth. We're also going to go ahead and hit into the shadows, and then I'll break it down for you. What is hidden in the shadows, which again, it seems, and they also, in the book deck, in this deck, they talk about the never-ending story and how I still never finished that movie. I keep falling asleep on it. Sorry. But it's in the deck, this card is inspired by the void inside of the never-ending story, right? Where it's the nothing, apparently, the nothing inside of the never-ending story. I'm not exactly sure how that worked. But if it's anything in regards to any other void or any in regards to any other nothing, it's you, again, that's illuminating that light. You trusting in, I don't know what's going to happen, but fuck it, we ride. That's what the Spirit wants you to say a little bit. Fuck it, we ride. Shit, I know I got gas in this shit. I know I just had the diagnostic check. I know everything is good to go. Oil is where it needs to be. Windshield wiper fluid. I got some extra clothes and water and all this stuff. And we ride, because I know I prepared my ride no matter what. I know it's ready to go. And if the wheels fall off, we got 2 spares in the back. Shouts out. Things of that sort. That's the meaning of like, okay, this is me trusting myself. You prepared it all. What's the point of being prepared and you ain't gonna utilize the preparation? You dying outside the bunker before you can even make it in. Trust in yourself. Trust in yourself. Trust in yourself. Just. All right. Final card for in the shadows for our earth signs. Ashe, Spirit. Thank you. Alrighty. So, now with these, it doesn't always necessarily have to be about a person, right? It can be a certain situation or things of that sort. Um, but it is giving me that it is a person, and it's not giving me that it's romantic. It's just giving me somebody that you had a relationship with, which is could be causing some of potentially the trust issues that you have with you making decisions, right? And I feel like when I did the Earth seeing reading a while back, this also popped up again with the way that you guys feel like the way that a relationship plays out or things of that sort is a direct reflection on you navigating your life, you being able to live it, you being able to make correct choices or not. When in all honesty, you're not the only person in that relationship. The only person you're in a relationship with is yourself. And when it comes to other people, no matter how it ends up, no matter how it was going, it was more than just you in that relationship. And yes, you did have to play a part in it, but so did they. And it's in this meaning of the destiny and the trusting and breaking the cycles and understanding yourself is you can still trust and rely on yourself to choose correct friends, family, lovers, careers, anything, because you can trust and rely on yourself to choose self-care days, boundaries, morals, ideals, things of that sort. It all plays a part. So with this, the first one that we have for the Hidden Truth Oracle, I'm going to be reading back both of them because they go together. I can't stop thinking about you. I want to tell you how I feel, and I regret lying to you, right? And so, just to kind of get a deeper understanding, it's this kind of rehashing something. And when you lie, right, it's not a means of you trusting that you can tell the truth because you don't feel like maybe you can be vulnerable. Maybe you feel like the other person won't be able to handle it, which is never your decision to make. Always tell the truth. It's this when you regret lying, it's because you recognize in that moment, before that moment, during it, and all that, and afterwards, it's like that was me not being truthful with myself. That was me changing the path or a course that I could have taken and not relying on what I had or what I wanted to say or what I knew, whatever it was, and something lying to you. And that's why you want to tell this person how you feel or let the situation be known and reliving it, whatever it is. Again, whether it's family, friend, or whatever, it's you can't stop thinking about this person because it caused some imbalance in that trust and in the trusting of your destiny and where you're going. Because, like I said, of where this relationship ended, because it does give that it's ended. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, again, that was the hidden truth, which is I can't stop thinking about you. I want to tell you how I feel, and I regret lying to you. And that's you. That's the hidden truth. Because you can't. It's like it's keeping you up, right? And it's in the means of for in the shadows of why you feel like you can't stop thinking about this person is because you understand them better now, right? So I kind of read it a little weird, right? So I can't stop thinking about you. I understand you better now, right? And it's this means of sometimes when you are in a situation, you may be too close to it, you may be too involved, right? Which is why taking a breather when you're having an argument or a disagreement is very powerful. Taking a moment to realize maybe I'm not taking it all in that I could. And so it takes a little bit of stepping away or not being around and be like, damn, that's what it was? I'm glad I left, or damn, I shouldn't have left. Things of that sort, but or I have an understanding now, or I don't think I'll ever get it. Whatever it is. But that's also why you can't stop thinking about this person because you feel like you understand them better now. And that's also why you want to tell them how you feel because and you can still see them standing there. You feel like that's why that's kind of like you have to trust that you can lead yourself in the future, even based off of decisions of the past, actions of the past. Because you want to tell somebody how they feel because you're reliving. I can still see them standing there, like their face and everything and how it looks and da-da-da-da, and what's going on and how they took it. And I knew whatever it is, I want to tell you how I feel. But the reality of the situation, the truth of the situation, where you need and want to lead yourself. Maybe this person is not necessary to be involved again and or at this moment in time. So you understanding them doesn't mean that they understand you. It means that they want to be around you, right? Which leads to I love myself enough to walk away. And you have to, because like I said, when you lie to yourself, it causes you to not trust yourself enough to tell the truth. That you can create an environment, or that you had an environment to tell the truth, to speak up, to be honest, to be open, to be present, to be real, to be here, right? Which leads back to the destiny, which is seeking answers, right? Step inside and exploring your heart, a sense of purpose and confidence, right? It is overcoming the trials and obstacles. And this feels like a trial and obstacle for you, because with regret comes sometimes regression into old habits, into uncomfortability, into fear, into not moving. And if you feel like you're still experiencing this person in their presence and things of that sort, you have to love yourself. And that's why it's in the shadows. That's why it's in the shadows. Because what the hidden truth is, and what you may be telling to other people, or you might let slip out, is this, right? Is the regret of lying to them and wanting to tell them how you feel. Like, I just gotta let them know. But in the shadows, the real reason why I want to do it is because you're still seeing them there. You're still reliving that. This is deja vu. I always, without a shadow of a doubt, that's hilarious, get deja vu when I'm around an earth sign or when I'm doing earth sign. Deja vu. Like, I don't know if earth signs be experiencing that, but man, anytime. But it's that I love myself enough, because this is truly it. You loved yourself enough to walk away because you realized you weren't being open and honest. And you can't trust on yourself if you're lying to yourself and other people. It's quite hard, because now you're not making plans that are built in reality, because lies are never built in reality. They're twisting it. They're shaking it up. And so when you did that, you was like, okay, I have to love myself enough to walk away, which is why you're still seeing them standing there. It's because that's the moment when you realize, I did something and this altered it. And now I need to make a move, and I need to shift. And that's you seeing, I'm still seeing them standing there. It's like, damn, can I trust myself? Look at like how I left them. Look at how that operated. Like, I love myself enough to walk away, but I do, like, I lied to them. Like, that's why we were in that predicament. But it's, you understand them better now. All right. And that is a means to kind of calm your mind, and you know that they may also understand you later on in the run, or they may not. But with your understanding of them, right, and how you operated in that situation with them, by understanding them, it allows you to move forward by better trusting yourself. Because not everybody is like that person. Not every situation is going to happen like that situation. But if you don't dive into them shadows of all of it and realizing why you're feeling that way, and it's just because you understand them, and you may be feeling empathetic or shameful or worryful or regretful, all these things, but it's in a means of, that's why you can't stop thinking about them. It's because you want to be able to deal with a situation that right now you just can't, and that's okay. Because right now you need to deal with recognizing that if you halt yourself based off of this and stop it, and being afraid to go into that unknown, that nothingness, being afraid to do all of that, how are you going to break those cycles? How are you going to know what you're good and not good at, right? Let's go ahead and get some final messages in regards to trusting in your destiny, trusting in yourself, trusting that you are making the right decisions, trusting that when you can't make the right decisions, that you can rely on your ancestors or your universe, because it's a universal destiny as well, or whoever you so choose to alleviate you in a higher power. That can be friends and family as well, in a sense of an equal power, right? But trusting your destiny is allowing yourself to realize that my destiny is slowly being paved out. I'm slowly creating it. Right? If we think about all the periods, right? The industrial period and this period, it was them slowly paving out the way. Now that we're here, we have all of that, and we're learning about the industrial period and all that stuff, and the big boom of technology. But people were paving out that way. It came with trials and error, and you have to think of your life in the same way, right? Because when you're telling your story about where you were in the past, you're still paving out the way to where you are now. Trust yourself. You have to. You have to. Because when you don't, you rely on other people to lead you. They don't know you from a can of paint. Whether they know you, they don't know you. Okay, what final messages do you have for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus for our weekly reading? Yeah, for our earth sign, Spirita, Spirita. Why do we do that? Because that's not even. Sorry. Anyways, yes. Anything else for the earth signs? Yeah, it was given that for sure. Anything else for the earth signs before I close it out with this deck? Close out this deck. That's the second. I don't know if you know any fire signs or if you got any fire sign in your chart, but that one came out for you them as well. Alrighty. Actually, you got two cards that came out for fire signs. But for you guys, we have 555. The only constant is change. Right? So it seems like this situation needed to happen, in all honesty, to shake things up, to let you know that you can still trust in yourself even if things aren't the same. Because the only thing that's constant is change. Just because things are shifting and you're recognizing it and you're realizing it and you're changing as well, and it's the only constant is change, and you can still trust in yourself as it is happening, because just like death and life are inevitable, so is change, right? And the reason why they're saying that is because you're making excuses and they're keeping you stagnant. They're keeping you right where you are. They're keeping you quote unquote comfortable. They're keeping you, I'm fine. This works out for me. I ain't gonna complain. You should, because your ancestors are listening, and they would like to hear what you're complaining about, so that way they can make some changes as well. They can work together with you as well, right? Start doing this and be like, oh, I wish you would have told me I got this opportunity. I got this. Damn. And I'm not saying go out there and just complain. But it's this, when you realize that you're making excuses, you don't even realize that you can be having opportunities with the excuses that you're making. Oh, I can't do this because of this or this and this. You can. And you should, right? Because they're keeping you stagnant. They're keeping you in the same loop, in the same circle, in the same thing, and And in all honesty, that's why you needed the separation from that person, I'm hearing from that reality. I'm hearing some of you moved. You needed that full separation. I'm hearing some of you moved out. You moved around. It's just like this change of you cut them off, you blocked them, whatever the separation is. It's gone. You did it, and it's this realization that you took into account what you were doing. I didn't know how to say it or phrase it. Spirits like just said, you were obsessed, and that's why, again, when we got the card where it was like, I regret lying to you, but I love myself enough to walk away. It was this obsession. Like I said, you're so obsessed with keeping things as they are that you make excuses for them, and that causes you to be stagnant. That causes you not to move, and that causes you to lie about the life that you actually want, lie about actually being okay with the life that you have, lie about, oh yeah, I believe in that, and you really don't. Lie about this. It's slowly becoming in the sense of not being able to trust in yourself, trust in what you truly want to do, trusting what you truly believe and thinking, and operating in that way. I don't want to lose friends. I don't want to lose family. I don't want to lose opportunities. If I'm losing anything because I'm trusting in myself and I'm relying on myself, and I know what I'm feeling and doing and being is honest, and I don't need to lie about it, I don't need to be so obsessed that I'm making excuses to keep me stagnant, then that's what I should be losing in the first place. That's what I should be separated from the first place. Because just like losing something is change, gaining something is a change as well. Gaining knowledge, gaining assurance in self, right? And that's what Spirit wants you to have. Not obsession over past people and what could have been, if you would have said this, if you would have done this. Not even on staying in the same place. I'm not going to do this because this happened and people always do this. So you're going to stop being you, which is in turn lying, because now you not being truthful to how you truly want to operate and act because of other people. The only constant is change. And people will change, and there will be changes in environment. And the reason why I said you may have fire energy is because they also got liar energy as well, right? But they also got, you need an orgasm. You need some type of release. And like I told them, orgasms aren't just sexual, because that would just be very small-minded and ableist and a whole lot of other things. It's an orgasm of, that's what they call it, fugasm, an eargasm, all these things. It's this feeling of energy of release and comfortability and the spark of energy and joy and endorphins and all of that. People get orgasmic feeling from running, from working out, from taking a really fucking good nap because their body haven't rested in a while. It could be from sex. Not saying it couldn't, but allow yourself that avenue as well, because Spirit is saying that you have poor spiritual hygiene and you need more than sage. Right? Because when you're not trusting in yourself, that means you're not trusting in your gut. You're not trusting in your intuition. You're not trusting in that first or second thought that's like, I should be here. I worked hard to get here. Like I said, some of you guys may have imposter syndrome, or it's certain things. It's just like you're not trusting something in your life, and it's leading back to you not trusting you because of some of the lies that you have been saying or spilling or doing. And that's where you need spiritual hygiene, right? More than just sage. You need to clean out your space, right? Maybe you need to go out in nature. Maybe you need to take a water bath. Maybe you need to do a core cutting and cleansing, right? There's so many ways to cleanse that spiritual hygiene. Maybe you need to start journaling, releasing what is mentally holding you in, so that way you can start doing things. Meditating, right? Have you cleaned your altar? Do you have an altar, right? It's certain things that can help you with your spiritual hygiene that isn't just sage. Have you worked with any crystals? Have you created anything? That is also spirituality as well. Moving your body. Have you been speaking your truth? That's also spiritual hygiene. There's so many things that lead into that, and it's not just all of these extra artifacts. It's you utilizing your body. Spiritual hygiene and being more is, I'm not trusting myself when I said no. I'm doing this. I'm giving in again. I really didn't want to, but little does this. Or I'm saying this. I'm acting out in this way. That's also, it's how you act and react. That's also spiritual hygiene. And how you think about yourself, how you speak about yourself. I ruined that relationship. I'm fucked up. This and I wish I could. And it becomes obsessive and it becomes excusive. And that it creates poor spiritual hygiene as well, right? And sometimes you do just need an orgasm. Because at the end of the day, with all this constant change, it's going to be a happy day. Like I said, that 4-4 at the bottom, that destiny card coming in, and letting you know that it's a universal destiny, it's a spiritual, that it's coming in, it's for you, it's that change. It's going to be a happy day. It has no choice but to be. They're hilarious for doing the 69. Childish. But taking that in and realizing that for the better good, for your good. No more lying to yourself. And it doesn't have to be like, oh, yeah, I didn't stub my toe. It can be lying like, yeah, like I said, I'm happy here. This works for me. That didn't upset me. I'm over it. This and that. I'll do this. I'm not going to do this anymore. I feel this way. I don't feel it. It's even those. Because then it just starts seeping into bigger lies. Okay? So trust in yourself. Trust that you can tell the truth. Speak the truth. Because if it's, you feel like you're around people or situations where it has to be silenced or altered or anything, or you feel like it's going to be detrimental, like I said, it's not up to you. Tell the truth. Be honest, because that leads you to trust yourself. I'm not feeling myself today. I'm just kind of, that's also trusting yourself that you know when to take a break, that you're actually listening to your body. And like, I'm not feeling it. Oh, that's because I've been drinking water lately and my sleep schedule has been fucked up. It's trusting that you know what to do now. You know what steps to take to get your body back on regulation. Right? It goes further than just, I'm telling you, it goes so deep, and you have to trust and rely on yourself in all aspects. Right? Because that is your destiny. Alright, we're just going to get your affirmation, Spirit, for our earth signs. Take my Affirmations for our earth signs for the weekly reading for our Capricorns, Virgos, and Tauruses for the 19th to the 23rd. No, I'm not doing all that. Alrighty. Actually, it's the same. I thought it was a whole lot more than it was. I was about to be like, well, no, it's the same amount as before. It's fire, so we'll do it. Alrighty. Drink some water. Ooh, we got my body. I'm just going to read the affirmations through, and I'm going to read them twice each time, okay? So we have my body. My body is my home, and I must love it immeasurably. By gently touching my skin, my lifelines, and my scars, I appreciate my body fully. I'm beautiful inside and out. My body is my home, and I must love it immeasurably. By gently touching my skin, my lifelines, and my scars, I appreciate my body fully. I'm beautiful inside and out. My body. Then we have present. Time can be tricky. Staying in the moment means not laminating about things past and not distressing about things to be. The past and future cannot be controlled. I can only control right here and right now. So I take peace in surrendering to the present. Okay. Time can be tricky. Staying in the moment means not laminating about things past and not distressing about things to be. The past and future cannot be controlled. I can only control right here and right now. So I take place in surrendering to the present. We have lovable. I am lovable and worthy of love. I set my intentions to open my heart, accepting all love and compassion that comes my way. I will find my people, the people who love and accept me for who I am, for I know I only need to discover them. Lovable. I am lovable and worthy of love. I set my intentions to open my heart, accepting all love and compassion that comes my way. I will find my people, the people who love and accept me for who I am, for I know I only need to discover them. Slumber. When I drift off to sleep, my mind allows me to slip into a restful slumber. If dreams arise, they are pleasant and calming. This time allows my body and mind to reset so I can start my day with vigor. When I drift off to sleep, my mind allows me to slip into a restful slumber. If dreams arise, they are pleasant and calming. This time allows my body and mind to reset so I can start my day with vigor. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Because in order to trust, you have to feel like you can rely on your body, love your body, and everything. And just in every moment, in every phase. That way, when you're looking in the mirror, when you're putting on your clothes, you're just doing certain things, you're recognizing you, you're loving on you. It's immeasurable how much love you can pour into yourself. Okay? When you're being present in the present moment, you're not focused and being so obsessed with the past and wanting to change it and go back, right? But you're also not making excuses and staying stagnant because you're making excuses about the future and what you could and can't do. Being present allows you to recognize everything of what you are capable of, your strengths, your weaknesses. Bless me, your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, your fears, your all of it, right? which leads to lovable. You're not just pondering on one person or one situation, one thing. You're recognizing that I am lovable, and thus I will be surrounded by that. And if it wasn't that, it's because it wasn't in a harmonious love, it wasn't in a collaborative love. And a lot of people get caught up on when things don't work out. They feel like, oh, what did I do wrong, or what did the other person do wrong? Sometimes just two really great, phenomenal, amazing, wonderful people just aren't meant, right? It also doesn't help with the lying in this situation, but just sometimes people aren't men, and that's because the love that you want to experience and want to receive can't be given by that person or received, right? But you are always going to have that, and they will discover you, and you will discover them, right? And we also have slumber, which is hilarious because in Destiny it also said pay attention to your dreams, right? But this allows you to recognize that you can take a rest, you can take a load off, right? Everything will be calm, you'll be reset for the day, rejuvenated. Okay, so this has been a reading. Earth signs apply to your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. Only take what is needed to be taken, of course. But yes, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time.